And I'd like to welcome you guys back to the Dawn of Souls version of Final Fantasy 1. I'm Andrew Multani, joining me are Matt Metchton and David Mansfield.
Hello.
Hey, you wonderful people.
And we are going to be going to save the Crystal of Fire. So we're going into a volcano for this. Ah, that burns! Meanwhile, I have a whole lot of treasures to find in this dungeon.
You have a lot of healing potions with you?
A fair amount, and enough, I got enough MP to heal everybody.
Yeah, you need it with this height, with this lava, so.
Yeah, and I did grind off the air to get the exit magic for my white mage. Yeah, so far everyone has a good amount of offense, and that is a good amount of offense. Okay. A flame sword working on a fire elemental? What sorcery is this? Well, unfortunately, if you're wondering about elemental resistances and how certain elements can heal certain enemies in other Final Fantasy games, that rule does not apply here.
Gotta say, for Game Boy Advance standards, this looks pretty solid. If I forgot to say.
These battle events are movement based, not time, right? Like what I mean, like if you fight one battle and you stay still, will another battle still happen just after a amount of time, or do you have to move?
No, if you're thinking about how the later games employ the active time battle system, that is not a thing in this game.
Okay.
I forgot to put the seizure warning on Twitch again, so yeah, consider yourselves warned. Yeah, every time there's a critical hit, the screen flashes.
You just see that one of your guys did 2 damage?
My mage was doing that.
What'd he hit you? What'd they hit you hit him with? Are he a broom?
No, he has a hammer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my knight and my ninja have swords. My white mage has a hammer, and my black mage, he has a pretty good knife now, so he can do a little bit of offense on his own. I would like for you guys to stop!
I was playing Quake on VR earlier today.
How did that go?
The later I'm on the second episode, and some of those stages get hard. I might have to backtrack because I'm starting the stage with only 75%.
I guess you were missing like some secret wall or something.
Yeah, there's lots of secrets.
Otherwise it's gonna be that innocuous. It's like, huh, what's that button supposed to be for?
I remember, I know I mentioned this before, but it was funny that My this shows how far back to this Visual Basic programming class in the 90s in high school basically got turned into a Quake LAN party. When we weren't doing our assignments, we were playing Quake with each other. You ever have an experience like that in high school? Just like, why are they allowing games on these computers? But I'll go for it.
Counter-Strike.
You're right. How many people can be in a Counter-Strike game?
Ooh. Damn, I thought Counter-Strike. It wasn't 4-on-4. I think it was slightly more than that. I think it was 5-on-5. That's the one thing I hate about going into these treasure tunnels. It's like there's just so many random encounters. I'm like, I can take care of these guys rather easily, but it's like I'd rather not be harassed every 5 seconds if I can. Where's a potion to cut down on random encounters? Yeah, I burned a lot of money for defensive upgrades. So far I can say it's worth it. Oh, finally a massive health upgrade for my Black Mage.
Did you guys ever have TBS? Oh, you wanted it. That was in Atlanta before it switched to cable. Do you have it as cable?
TBS is part of basic cable.
Okay, it used to be network. But there was a show in the 90s, I never see it, but I heard about it, where Ted Turner tried to show the good that happened on the day instead of the bad. It was called The Good News Show. As you imagine, people didn't like it much. People want to hear about bad stuff. I don't think... it's too bad, though, because I think that's a great idea, in my opinion. Because that's one thing I'm not saying the news should completely cover up, you know, the bad stuff that happened, but there's plenty of good things happening every day, too, like volunteer and charity work and everything. Like now, I think people are being way too loose with the term of World War III happening now, because people thought that was going to happen in the, 50s, and it never did.
Or people saying that was gonna happen, what, 4 years ago? And that was all because of a big cascade of alliances just colliding with each other.
I know for one thing, I wouldn't want to live in the Middle East right now. There's one unstable reason.
Yeah, and sometimes us Yanks take things for granted.
Yes.
Alright, we got our good chunk of treasures right about now, and... okay. Can I not go more than one step without being attacked? Because that's so much to ask for. Ow, that hurt. Oh. Ow.
It's Arrakis.
lot of money. And a bunch of mithril props, which I'm probably gonna sell off.
What was your favorite, what was that? What was the guy on Doom that was played by Sting on the original?
That was Fade.
Yeah. Well, do you like him or the the more recent actor better?
I'm gonna sound like a contrarian saying this, but I prefer the Sting version.
Yeah.
There was just something about Harkonian essence that David Lynch captured. And yeah, gun to my head, I prefer David Lynch's art direction a little bit better.
Well, if he had had the technology we had now, I'm sure so, you know, remember when it showed the spaceships and you could tell it was a drawing? But what? It was like 84, so computer animation was not nearly as advanced.
You could get away with it with a bit of puppeteering and the like, but... Yeah, I got the lion's share of treasure from this floor, so... I think the emu hicked up with that, so ignore what went on with that.
Those blue guys remind me of Gollum a little bit.
Oh, the lizard pose?
Yeah, I mean, he didn't have the tail, but just the way.
Yeah, if I was playing under original rules, I would need a lot more potions because I couldn't just use my white wizard's healing willy-nilly. Ooh, a hellhound. Let's knock these guys off a peg. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of treasure on this floor, so let's see about that. Oh, he wants to hide, huh? Well, too bad. You're still gonna get hit. Ah, damn it. Can you not? I'll beat you back into the floor if I have to. Ooh, a flame shield. Another ice brand.
We got Domino's tonight, and at least our Domino's no longer has regular Coke, only Diet Coke.
What?
Distribution issue?
I don't know. It had it before. The light had it last week, but this week it didn't.
Is like the dispenser square for it there is just empty or what?
Or is
No,
it all
we ordered
bottles, but
online.
they don't have them?
Oh, okay. Oh, you guys ordered it through. Okay. Have I guys already told you the fun trivia fact that Domino's was the first pizza chain to do home delivery?
Oh, was it?
I think so.
What year was that? Do you know?
I don't know, like in the 80s or something.
Oh yeah.
I think Domino's is a bit underrated.
It used to be it's gotten a lot better in my opinion.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of people like to, you know, say, oh, it sucks, but no, it's decent pizza.
I
Unfortunately,
bet it varies a lot based on pizza location.
I live closer to Little Italy, so
Yeah.
yeah, they kind of take that statement a bit personally.
About what?
Pizza, because there's a lot of mom and pop pizza places around me.
Yeah.
Not this week, but yeah, last week we got $16 off pizza from their point system. Like their
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's nice.
Guess you got a good deal from them. You guys basically got cashback rewards for that, yeah.
Yeah. It takes, you have to order like 4 or 5 pizzas in order to get it. It's better than nothing.
Basically food back.
Right. Well, what it is you get a free medium 2-topping pizza.
Yeah. I can't really eat a large pizza in one sitting anymore, man. So medium pizza is the way to go if I want to get it in one sitting. Large pizza, it's like, well, that's my lunch for tomorrow too.
Yeah. What's your favorite crust style?
I don't think I'm really that picky, but hand tossed, I guess, or maybe hand tossed or deep dish.
Deep dish is nice.
Yes, it's very thick. It's a lot more calories, but it's good.
Yeah. I haven't
I'm
had
at the
deep dish.
I'm at the age where, like after so many calories, like oh, I'm full. I'm done growing vertically. If I don't watch it, I'm gonna grow horizontally. I don't want that.
I understand.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm missing my caffeine though. I mean, I drank coffee today, but I'm used to on Friday getting Coke and be all sugared up and caffeined up. We got Fanta Orange instead, which is not bad. It's just
Oh, Fanta Orange doesn't have caffeine.
no, Sunkist does. That might be what you're thinking of. But Fanta Orange is just sugar in it.
Oh, I know what Fanta is. I've had it, but I didn't
Okay.
realize it had caffeine in
Yeah.
it. Does High C have caffeine in it, or I don't think it does.
No, I don't think so. I do
Oh,
like
okay.
some IC though.
Yeah. Kid soda.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Another one that kids can drink is Sprite or 7-Up.
I don't have Sprite Center very often, but I don't mind it. I have it every now and then, every once in a while.
Yeah, one time I went to my ice cream place and they were having a bunch of float options, and yeah, one of the float options I picked was blueberry pie ice cream over Sprite. Unfortunately, I probably should have picked like a thinner ice cream because that one was pretty thick and cakey, and I'm going, yeah. It wasn't bad, but I should have picked a thinner ice cream. Anyway, ready to take on the next boss?
Yep.
Alright. Yeah,
Like,
just...
I feel like you're in the realm of Hades in Age of Mythology or something.
Yeah, just a little
Sure,
FYI about this floor of the dungeon. I do not need to explore the other points of this because they're all empty chests. It's just the flame mail I needed. Alright, let me put on some ethers to restore everyone's magic, and I think we'll be happy campers. I need a lot more ether. We're good. Save, and let's take on our second boss. Or at least the second fiend. Oh boy. That's a lot of swords. Let's do Flame Protect. Let's do Temper. And yeah. Let's do Attacked and Haste. Oh, that's so easy. Wow, that was quick. Wow, we just finished this dungeon in less than 25 minutes. And we are out of here. You know what? I think we're making good time, so I guess we can go get the Crystal of Water now. Which way to the Shrine of Water? Okay, up north. But first, I need to solve a couple of other things. Oh, you. This guy sucks. Okay, let's get the ferry. And I can buy temporary stat boosters from here, so that ain't bad, right? But, alright.
Did you guys notice how in Doom there are no there's not really good characters and bad characters, there's just relatively good characters and bad characters?
Ah yes, the sliding sense of morality.
Like in Star Wars, the rebels are pretty much good. I mean, even Han Solo. Han Solo was like, and Lando Calrissian were sort of on the fence in the beginning, but they turned good towards the end.
Well, I freed that fairy, so what is that fairy gonna give me? Cool. I have to be underwater for a considerable amount of time. Now that I don't have it.
I always like the way you can change the background color like that.
Yeah, I can change the HUD color.
That's nice.
A handful of RPGs will let you do that. Or at least they'll
You
allow
can do
you
it
to...
in Symphony of the Night also. What were you gonna say? I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah, because I noticed like some other games will let you change the theme of the background. They also let you do that sometimes. Okay, I just need... Okay. Full heal. And where's the Black Mage 7 house? And I need Blizzaga. And I've run out of money again. I don't have Tier 8 magic just yet. I would like Holy Magic, though. What can I sell right now while I'm still here?
You guys heard of the rumors of Windows 12?
Not really.
Supposedly it's going to try to really integrate AI, and I've heard that it might be a subscription base.
Oh God,
Operates.
no.
I know.
Microsoft, I love Windows, but gosh, okay.
Yeah, you must subscribe or your stuff will break. I'm going, and I'm like, can we just go back to the era where it's like, you could just get shit once and it works? I'm like,
It's like you buy it and you're done. Just fuck off.
Thing is gone.
Yeah, if the average operating system right now is like 10 years, Windows 12 will come sometime and like, I don't know, at the end of the decade or so, or maybe 2030 something. Speaking of computers, have you guys heard of this computer brand called Tiny by chance? Does that ring a bell to any of you boys? Or you guys?
No.
It was a computer manufacturing company based in the UK. They got acquired in the early 2000s and they don't exist anymore. But we used to have a Tiny brand computer that ran Windows 98.
Our first computer was an IBM.
Oh, I see.
It had ATI Rage Edition, MechWarrior 2. That's how I got into it, because it just happened to be on operating. I had no idea what MechWarrior 2 was. I'd heard of BattleTech. I knew Robotech and BattleTech. I hadn't played it. Well, I played the Genesis BattleTech, so I had a little bit of experience.
Oh, right.
ATI Rage MechWarrior blew my mind.
Speaking of which, I have it now, actually.
You just gonna collect it?
Yeah, well, actually it came in the Mecra 2 Titanium trilogy.
Oh, okay. It's really
something
pretty
like
if you could get it to run, but you'd have to get some type of emulation or something.
Or an actual old piece of garbage computer.
But you gotta have an ATI. You'd have to have an ATI Rage chip to run it. Video card.
It's not a no ifs, ands, or buts. You have to have that for it to work.
That was my understanding, but there might be a way.
Gotcha. Now I just gotta figure out how to get a capture from an old computer, VGA based, to an HDMI capture device. I guess I gotta figure that out. Don't you need an upscale device in addition to a capture card and an analog adapter for that to work or something? Because VGA resolution is just too weak to capture or something.
I wouldn't know. Never dealt with that.
Gotcha.
and even then, it's like everyone just used like one of those VGA or S-video adapters and just got that off of VCR or something like that.
Gotcha. I'd love to stream the Titanium trilogy. It's just kind of a shame that you can't run it through DOS. It's Windows only. So, was the Titanium trilogy really rushed or something? Like they just want to rush it out?
I always heard it's buggy. And I remember it being buggy. I had the ATI Rage edition that didn't have a CD for it. It was just already on the computer, and then we got the Titanium Battle Pack.
It's very rare you can run a game that was pre-installed. You needed the disc. That was kind of
Yeah, I know.
that day. You needed the disc.
Right.
That's neato.
There was another game. I can't remember. It was an interesting game. Probably wouldn't be considered that big of a deal now, but what struck me about it was you'd be flying in the air and then you could fly out into space and then back down onto the planet.
You know what? While we're here, let's go save the Crystal of Water. Yeah, for whatever reason, I do prefer this theme of the Chaos Shrine over some other versions. I was like, on the PSP version, and I thought the Pixel Remaster mix was a little bit overcomposed. This version just hits right. Now, if only I could actually enjoy the theme instead of having to fight you guys every 5 seconds. Case in point.
Purple jaw.
I do have a sword that's meant to kill aquatic foes, but I'm already doing enough damage with all my other props.
Does intelligence determine spells?
Yeah. Magic potency.
That's pretty standard on role-playing games. Well, except for Shadowrun. That's the only difference. It's willpower spells in Shadowrun. Willpower spells for mage. Charisma spells for shaman. Intelligence is for deckers. General intelligence for some buffs too, but deckers and riggers.
Whereas Knights of the Old Republic used magic a little bit differently, where you had intelligence, wisdom, and charisma.
Oh, they all affected magic?
Yeah, in one way or another. One of them
Gotcha.
affected healing potency, one of them affected force powers, and one was the resistance stat.
Gotcha.
I do hope some later levels give Mike Blackmage a little bit more health, because he does have everything he needs to wreak havoc on anything and everything. But the question is, though, can he survive all of that? At least can he get a shot off? Yeah, block all of that. I mean, as long as bosses don't focus on my... Ow, that hurt. Okay, you know what? I don't think I need that anymore, but...
What did you guys have for dinner today?
I just baked some fish sticks at the sweet potato fries.
I haven't had dinner yet, so I'll let you know afterwards. It's definitely gonna be pescatarian or vegetarian. One of the two.
My niece is going vegan this month.
Oh, she observes Lent? Oh, cool. How's she going vegan for Lent? How's that? How's she doing it?
Well, her father was vegan for a long time, so he doesn't mind cooking her vegan stuff or making her vegan. I was vegan for. Go on, what were you gonna say?
Oh, I wonder why you stopped being vegan. It just kind of took a toll or something.
Yeah, I mean, seafood just has so much healthy stuff in it. It really does. I'm not saying it's impossible to be healthy vegan. It's just you gotta really put a lot more effort into it. Some people might disagree, but I mean, you look. There are vegan bodybuilders though, so apparently it can be done. I mean, you can't even be really strong with it. I bet they're on a bunch of supplements.
Yeah, they're on a bunch of things.
Is it technically impossible to be fully vegan because a lot of houses are constructed from, the walls are constructed from animal product? It's like sheetrock or whatever it's called.
I didn't know about that. You might be right, but I mean, I guess it's just you go as far as you can. I mean, when I was vegan, I wouldn't wear leather boots. I would get polyester boots.
Seems like that might be a bit of a headache after a while.
They were pretty good quality. I mean, they weren't fancy or anything.
Oh, I just meant the vegan lifestyle. I mean,
well, you see a lot of people, they just don't look that healthy with it. Like Jaden Smith, you see pictures of him before he went vegan, and he looked pretty healthy. Unless he's turned around now. The latest picture I saw of him, he wasn't looking that good.
A little bit up there.
I guess I thought it was because of macro crashing or something like that.
Macro crashing? What's that?
Cutting out on a lot of macronutrients and a few other things.
Okay.
This is just embarrassing. It's like, so far it's like my white mage has the second most health out of the whole crew. Normally, I don't think that's supposed to happen. But it's happening. Oh, that's just a stuff that can cast Heal. Alright. We're okay. I should probably put my white mage on the 2 slot. Anyways, at least we're here at the safe part of the shrine.
Man, you got about 12,000 gil.
Yep, I do. Yeah, I'm on the safe floor of the shrine right now, so I can get all the treasures I want. You know what? You need the defense because your health is so ridiculously low. Normally I would give the diamond armlet to my best offensive person, but that is not happening this time. That friend went up to make that little barrel for us to come down here with. The fairy helped us.
Did you guys see any of the memes around the time of the Will Smith, Chris Rock slap, if you know what I'm talking about?
I saw the lightsaber cutting.
I know, you should share that one to me. And we've got to not forget this time. I'll remind you towards it. Did you have... Go on.
Keep my wife's name out of your freaking mouth. I swear I swear that a lot of those people in Hollywood are just a bunch of freaking pampered brats. I'm sorry. Ugh. They just,
I used to like Will Smith.
I just feel like they just pretend for a living. I mean, nothing. I love movies and stuff, but it's just like, I just feel like some of those guys they just turn into spoiled fucking brats. I'm sorry. Sorry, ran over.
Well, Will Smith was laughing at first to the joke, and then he looked over towards his wife, and he was like, oh, I better do something.
Or he's like, okay, fine.
I'm not gonna...
Yeah, go ahead.
The thing about comedy is if you have a thin skin, you probably shouldn't go to I know that was the Oscars, but you know, like Chris Rock, comedians, they don't mean anything by it. They're trying to find things that are funny.
Or you do whole roast sessions.
Right.
Unless it's a topic that they're not comfortable discussing. Say like the roast of Tom Brady when one of them kind of went a little bit too far with the kids and Tom had to walk up and say, hey, not that. Everything else was fair game, but yeah, leave the kids out.
Right.
People have got way too sensitive.
Yeah. People just take it way too personally, or like over things that don't really mean a damn, really.
I mean, it's a joke. It's not meant as an insult.
Yeah, we got too many literalists, and I say that as a literalist. Do
you guys have a fair roast by chance?
Oof. I mean, I've only seen bits of the Don Rickles and Tom Brady ones, so...
Maybe that. The roast of Darth Vader. How about that one? Where it's so funny, the guy playing Darth Vader in the costume said that he was a Trekkie. I'm like, gosh. I had to rewatch that.
Well, I don't get is the people that they'll pay money to go to a comedy event and then they get offended and they start heckling, like politically heckling comedians. It's like, but you paid money to be here. This doesn't make any sense.
Like, warning, sense of humor may vary.
Right. Once again, if you're thin-skinned, don't go to a comedy show. You're probably going to be offended. They don't mean anything by it. It's just that's how comedy is.
And remember,
man,
it's like
those people would never got by in the 90s.
And remember, it's like anyone and everyone is fair game.
Right. I mean, look at it in living color. That show would never make it nowadays. Never. It would. There'd be such a backlash against that show.
Oh yeah, Living Color. Was that in the States or in Canada? I know like Kids in the Hall was in Canada. But...
It was in the States.
Produced in the States.
Got it. I'm more familiar with Kids in the Hall than Living Color. I gotta give Living Color a watch. We actually have the DVD sets for it for both shows.
There's some gold on there. There's some real good. I was showing Yoshi the what was his name?
The Jim Carrey smoothie
Vanilla
one.
Ice, Jim Carrey Vanilla Ice, Jim Carrey
Kung Fu Master.
Kung Fu Master 91. Yeah, there's a lot of them.
Or The one that was making fun of Pee Wee Herman when he got busted for public indecency.
Yeah.
No, Paul
Oh,
Rubens.
yeah.
That was his original. That
Paul
was
Rubens.
his name. Yeah.
He was the character, yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't he pass away not too long
Recently.
ago from what? Huh, why did he pass away again? Was it cancer? I forget.
I
Want me
can't.
to look it up?
Yeah, look it up. Look how Paul Rubens died.
Acute hypoxic respiratory failure. Hypo. Hypox. Hypo. Hypoxic.
I don't think it was that
It
old.
was a private multi-year battle with cancer. Leukemia and metastatic lung cancer.
Wow.
Wow,
Yeah,
he was
wow.
only 70. He was 70 years old.
And James Earl Jones passed away because of diabetes or something. I forget. I know he was diabetic. Oh well, his agent of care, he passed away. No specific cause of death was provided. He also had type 2 diabetes for they got them diagnosed. Okay, so cause of death wasn't never really disclosed, but he had type 2 diabetes. He got diagnosed in the 90s. Okay.
I think what it was is the comedy show used to be safe zone wouldn't be the proper word, but there used to be a place where you temporarily just go there for laughs. But now people bring their politics in. And I'll even agree with their politics. But once again, it's like you're at a comedian show, not a political rally. What do you expect?
Where it's like you gotta have a target that's not a politician. Like how David Letterman made fun of Regis Philbin a lot.
Right. Didn't you show me Yoshi David Letterman? Was it David Letterman that did the Taco Bell thing? Worked at the Taco Bell drive?
Yeah, he did the
Drive.
Taco Bell drive-thru and McDonald's drive-thru and
That's funny.
yeah,
Hey,
his Taco Bell drive-thru skit was one of the classic skits they played in his final episode.
Okay. How long ago was this final episode?
I was almost done with college, so 11 years ago.
What's he doing? Is he still alive or?
He still is, but I think last I checked, he's probably just almost all but retired. You'll see him doing stuff in Indianapolis every now and then, but because he's from there.
Oh, okay. I remember in the Taco Bell one, he asked someone if they'd go get him some onions, and they actually did. They came back, and they had like a whole bag full of onions. That was good.
Oh, damn, that hurt.
What was one of the standout for McDonald's? Did he just do silly stuff, or?
Yeah, it's like, like telling, one of the coworkers, it's like, yeah, I heard Ronald McDonald was gay. Did you know that? Or, can you go get some ground beef from the grocery store? We're all out.
They say, I don't know if this is true or not, but they say that McDonald's Cokes and Sprites taste a little bit better because there's something about how they store it. Or either that or they put more syrup in it. I'm not saying it's nothing more than subtle. I'll look that up.
Yeah, nowadays, whenever, yeah, because now most of Coke's machines are all like the big touchscreen dispensers.
Right. It says here that they're superior due to a combination of factors. They use stainless steel tanks for syrup, advanced water filtration. They pre-chill the water in the syrup. Oh, okay. I always noticed it did taste a little better. Like, I don't particularly like Sprite that much, but theirs tastes a little bit better.
Yeah, nowadays for dark sodas, I can't stand classic Coke as much as I used to anymore. Otherwise, it's like, it has to be like pretty nice and chilled for me to enjoy it. I can't drink it lukewarm anymore. But I think, yeah, Sprite I have a better tolerance for. Although for dark sodas, I prefer Dr. Pepper. Come the fuck at me.
$4.50, that's hardly anything.
Is that the price of a soda at certain places now?
No, I was referring you got $4.50 gil just a second ago.
Nah, I got like $2,000 a pop from most enemies down here, so it's fine.
You ever had Mountain Dew Baja Blast?
No.
I have.
How's it go?
I think they're coming out with a new Mountain Dew Baja Blast flavor. I think it's like orange flavored or something. It used to be a Taco Bell exclusive.
Yeah, you don't see it. It was around here too. I haven't had it for a long time. Last time I had regular Mountain Dew was at Bojangles a few weeks ago.
Oh, there you go.
Bojangles' microphone and speaker was AI. They got that I wanted no cheese on my biscuit, but they didn't get that it was a combination, a combo, so they didn't give me
The option?
tater tot.
Oh.
Tater tot. And we went around and we said, can we add tater tots? And they said, no, sorry, you have to do it with AI. And it's like, yeah, that's kind of dumb, guys. We didn't say that then, but when we were leaving, when we left, we said, that's kind of stupid.
Yeah, they kind of expect you to either phone it ahead or use a bloody app or something. I'm going... Because...
I just give them... Go on.
Some places I go to now, it's like, they just use a touchscreen booth. I'm like, I can live with that. Well, I can read, so...
Yeah, at least you can see that they got the right thing.
Yeah, I'm admittedly not a drive-through kind of person anymore. When it comes to ordering food, it's more or less... In my case, I always go to places where I can just go inside and pick it up.
Right. You live in a pretty walkable area.
For the most part, yeah.
I wish I had that. I mean, we live in the city perimeter, but Atlanta is... There is a downtown, but a lot of Atlanta is like a lot of interconnected suburbs, even in the city perimeter. Which is nice because there's a lot of trees. But I sometimes wish there was more things I could walk to.
That hurt. Yeah, if there's anyone in chat who is saying that I'm missing a treasure, yeah, please point that out. Because I know there's a lot of treasures I want to grab around here. Oh, finally, Ooh, a ribbon. Ah, hooray for holy magic. Which way am I supposed to go from here? Ow!
You guys ever seen the movie Man on the Moon?
Ah.
Jim Carrey. You know who Andy Kaufman is?
He was David Letterman's number 2 guy, wasn't he? Or number 3, because Andy Kaufman was the ginger guy, wasn't he?
He was, I think he had dark hair. He kind of diminutive guy, but he was like, he was on Taxi Cab for a while. But he did a lot of stand-up, like real experimental stuff. Maybe I'll get a clip of it and put it in the chat after.
Alright. I don't think there's any treasures on this floor, so I'm right near the boss. But yeah, if anyone notices that I'm missing treasure chests, please let me know. I only peeked at the map quickly and I'm like, okay, at least I know the path, but as far as getting all the collectibles, maybe not. Oh. No. We're okay. Alright, ready to take on Major Boss number 3? Because we are right there. Okay. Go burn some ethers. Yeah, I have so much MP on my Black Wizard. I'm burning all of these ethers. Alright, let's do this. It's the Kraken!
Release the Kraken!
Alright, anti-ice measures, and let's, pepper up. Ow, that frickin' hurt. Why do you have to be such a pain in the ass? Okay, good. We're doing a already 1,000 damage here. And can I slow you down? No. Doesn't matter. We sorted the shit out of the Kraken. Nice. Alright, so we've gone 3 for 4 in restoring the crystals.
Let me guess, you restore the crystals and then there's like a final boss, right?
Yeah, because there's a little time travel trickery and other goofy stuff happening with the fiends. Alright. We're good on that front, and we're still reasonably healthy. Alright. I did get the Rosetta Stone, but before that... let me see something real quick. Ow. Oh right, I should probably get some level 7 magic while I'm still here in Onrak.
How's your money looking?
I got like 100 grand, but you know these spells cost like 30 to 40 grand a pop. I better get it before I forget. Let's do full heal to everyone. And I want that. I don't know if I need death resist just yet. Because here's the thing though. I already have one of the best defensive items in the game. That protects against death.
Is that like ghosts and wraiths?
Yeah, or it's like if someone tries to cast. You remember how that dark elf? Sorry, that dark elf tried to cast instant death on me.
Oh yeah.
I already have a ring that protects against that, so, and it's one of the better defensive items in the game. So let me wait until I need to change my tune. I'm gonna go get another piece of level 7 magic. The one thing I hate about being here is that I have to walk all the way back to my airship. And there's no dock for this place, so... Using the boat.
You guys have any cool national history museums? I mean, natural history museums.
Natural. I haven't really been in touch with the museum scene, so I can't help you with that.
We have a cool one near us called Ferndale. What's cool is when you come in the admissions area, the wall, it's like this marble, but it's prehistoric material put into the marble. Like shells and stuff.
Any Final Fantasy games have kind of a learning curve, would you say?
Some of them, yes. Such as handling the active time battle system would be one of them. Others would be, you know, it's like, have you started learning more of the mechanics of this game? Or are you going to be aware about using the scanner and then trying to figure out, okay, this enemy's going to do like an insta-kill or some very mad AoE attack. How long do I have?
What's one spell that you would consider not worth even getting?
In this game, I would say probably a few, and I'm just filling out the roster like an idiot. So, unfortunately, because, yeah, this is one of the things that kind of really pisses me off about mainline Final Fantasy, and it's pointed out in the list of console RPG cliches. One of them being that, you know, the enemy can use stat effects against you at will. You can't. But I would say, like, in terms of pretty bad spells, I would say maybe a third of the black magic probably counts. I would still have your offensive magic. I would still have, you know, buffs for your own characters, such as temper and haste, you know, to boost attack and attack speed. Level 7 magic. I need a couple of D8s since I'm random. Do I have access to 8 magic? Yes, I do. And I can buy one of each. Yes, fully. I need that. I don't know if I need Dispel just yet. Of course, Kill's not gonna work, or it's barely gonna. Stop would be nice. Let me come back to this town for level 8 magic, and I'll come back with an opinion.
What if you got Kill and used it on the boss and just happened to get the 1% chance of it working?
Yeah, that kind of principle.
I think that actually happened on Shining Force one time for me. I don't know if it was the last boss, but it was a difficult boss and I used it. That was like a one in a... I don't know how there, but there...
You know, since I'm already here already, do you guys want me to try to just do the Crystal of Wind stuff already? I mean, we're at a pretty good pace right now.
Sure, that's fine.
Okay.
So nothing can attack you in the sky, right?
Thankfully not.
Like harpies and stuff.
I got you the Rosetta Stone. Cool. And now we can talk in the tongue of the ancients. Cool. Yeah, now we gotta go find the ancient ones up north. Alright, so yeah, level 8 magic, a couple of 4s, and I need a few more. Fill out the... In the last dungeon, I'm gonna get a shit ton of money, so...
You guys like firm beds or soft beds?
Soft for me.
Everyone differs.
It's not gonna be like King of the Hill, it's like, yeah. Your mother likes your bed firm. I like mine extra firm. Where's a good place I can park the airship?
That's a genius shot. Did you ever see the episode where Bobby became a panhandler?
Ah, was that the Weird Al Yankovic episode?
This one was he met these kids that were, these like cool guys that were doing it, and he became one too. And his dad didn't like it as you would imagine. What happened on the Weird Al Yankovic?
No, it was Hank, Con, Bobby, and Connie were in some other major city, and yeah, that was the one where Bobby had an entire jug to blow into and used it as a musical instrument. I think they were out on a musical tour for that one.
Gotcha.
But
that sounds
couldn't make their way home.
What wasn't there one with Snoop Dogg in it?
Okay, that I don't remember.
As another character, he voiced it. I have to look that up.
Ah, shit.
Yep, he was in one. He was Alabaster Jones, a pimp from Oklahoma City.
Okay, now I'm starting to vaguely remember that. Yeah, sorry, whenever I think of the Pimp episode, I think of the one with Boondocks.
Right.
Yeah, the one with the cheddar biscuits.
What, was that the same one like the Tribe Called Quest? Wasn't it like that?
The very same.
What was it, a pimp called something?
A pimp named Slickback.
That's awesome. That's a great show too. I haven't seen enough of that.
I need to get the box sets.
How many seasons of that did they make? You know?
I'm just gonna say 3. There was a 4th, but it was a mess from what I've heard.
Okay. Cheddar biscuits are pretty good, but you could probably make them at home so easy.
Yeah, and they come in a mixed box now too.
Right. Right. They just. Have you ever been to a Red Lobster?
Once.
They just keep them up coming, man. That's how they keep everyone happy. Because it can take a long time for your meal to come out. Depending on how crowded it is. What about Olive Garden? Have you eaten there?
Been there a few times.
It's okay.
I mean, it's like the only reason to be there is because of the breadsticks.
Right.
Don't you frickin' dare. Ooh, another ribbon.
Not a robot? Oh no, it's.
It is a robot.
Okay.
Take this cube. I'm gonna need this for where we're going next. Okay, yeah, that droid has malfunctioned. Let's get out of here. Just westward. Yeah, if I want to go to this village, there's no easy place to park. It's like nowhere on this pin. I do so hate those loud engine revers. No easy place to park around here, so I have to come all the way up from the lake. This sucks. Oh no, we're in the land of dinosaurs! And 90 minutes
I
in.
still think the first Jurassic Park is the best.
And then you noticed Comcast is doing a bunch of commercials with Jurassic Park in it.
Right.
I mean, yeah, if it was like close to what, its 30th anniversary or so, I can see that. And then how much of Jurassic Park thematically was explored a little bit earlier in Westworld, the OG version.
Oh, you mean the 60s, bro? 60s?
I thought that was more like 70s or 80s.
Oh, maybe. I'll look it up.
Yeah.
Maybe it was 70s. $1973.
Alright.
You were right.
I really should just use Blizzaga. Yeah, I'm making like a decent chunk of change right now, so...
I'll be back.
Alright, I'll be here. I just have to fight these enemies, make it to town, and then walk back. Oh, so that's who built the airship. Can't be a Final Fantasy game without an airship. Well, I found one of the mechanical beings, but he's been long gone now. Alright, so we just have to make our way to the Mirage Tower then. Maybe that's a little bit too bright. Let me turn that down one. Ah, alright. Okay. So I guess it's up to us to slay Tiamat. Alright, challenge accepted. Okay, while we're here... Flare magic? Cool. And what do you have? Oh, full life. Yes, I need that. Well, that's to know there's at least a magic shop still here. Yeah, I don't have any other level 3 magic, so my knight's pretty capped. Just a little bit of, elemental protection and a few other things. I made a big hodgepodge of shit with my ninja. Really, it's just temper and haste I really care about. Everything else is just a backup filler. Okay, I need one more level 8, and then I'm like, do I really need Warp Kill or Banish Kill or whatever other level 8 magic there is? And I got Holy, I got Full Life, and... I feel like I don't need Kiraja. I probably should have had, like, Nullify All. Ooh, I got an ice shield from Winter Wolf. Alright, let me go grab some ethers and some other healing supplies. Because we're gonna be in for a little bit of an endurance fest. But, yeah, 90 minutes and we already restored 2 crystals already. All in good time. Ow. Can you leave me alone? Like, I take one step and I already have to fight something else. Ah, frick. Can I try this? Thank you. Good. A little bit more health for my black mage. Which I've constantly complained about. I don't know if I need to spell just yet. Nullify all, maybe. Maybe stop as well. I'll take your entire stock. 25 of them will do. Okay, we're good.
I'm gonna wait, guys.
Alright, well, I'll make my way to the Mirage Tower, and then, let's go restore the Crystalline Wind, shall we? Yeah, I have to make my way to that tower over there. There's a good place I can park, my airship. All the way down south here. Ah, okay, a little bit to the east. Alright, let's use a cottage. Alright, let's do this. Must have all the treasures. Oh shit, vamps! Get out of here with that. That hurt. Ooh, a healing helmet. A Vorpal sword. Ah. Never mind. An Aegis shield. Okay, who needs that? Okay, prevents petrification. I'll take it. That's okay. Oh shit. Battle droids! Ow. Deadly lasers are still deadly lasers. I really need another hammer for my white mage. I mean, she can cast Holy, but I don't want that to be the end-all, be-all.
I'm back. Anything eventful happen?
Kind of. And Matt stepped out for dinner, so
Yeah, I was eating too.
I'm just climbing up this tower. And we can go to the place where the Crystal of Wind is being siphoned. Oh, I already got the warp cube already, so I just need to find the treasures on this floor and we'll be nice and dandy. It's nice where I can count on my black mage to actually hit something when I'm a little bit hesitant to use magic. Get out of here. You know the nice thing about this game so far? Nobody has cast Confuse on me.
What does that mean?
Meaning, you know, if your characters are confused, then they will commit friendly fire.
I thought, no, I mean, like, wow, yeah, that sounds bad.
Ooh, Thor's hammer. Finally. Bunch of money. A whole lot more money. Dragon mail. Ooh, a sunblade. I can kill the undead. Yeah, if I had another warrior, or if I ran in like a 2-warrior set, then putting that on would be a complete gimme. This is okay. Wait, that's not okay. Oh. There's just extra damage. That may not be scratch damage. Ugh.
Been by the pub recently?
No. Haven't had much reason to.
I got you.
Especially because I bought a lot of food and overloaded my fridge and freezer like an idiot.
They ever have live music at the pub?
Not that I am aware of.
Oh.
Where is that staircase?
Staircase to heaven.
Well, that is what this tower is. How can you not? Yeah, one thing about these fights where there's about 9 enemies is I can just sit back and just let the fight play out automatically. Oh, there's the staircase. That won't work. I have a sword that kills the undead. And magic that kills the undead. Okay, maybe not as much, but I got a paramagic that can kill the undead. Oh, just another dragon. I don't even cast magic. That hurt. Done. Yeah, I use my my knight as the backup healer now. Let's see if I remember my way around this place. We are high in the sky.
When was the last time you played this game?
When's the last time I played this game?
Yeah.
Front to back, I'd probably say maybe about 2 or 3 years ago. I recently did a run for most of this game, as in everything up to here, maybe about a month ago, and now it's just rehearsal. But the rehearsal run was, instead of a knight, instead of a warrior and a thief at 1 and 2, I put a... okay, maybe not that. I put a red mage and a monk at 1 and 2, so... Although, granted, I don't think that was a bright idea, because, yeah. Ideally, you want to have a warrior or a knight who can tank almost everything, or tank a bunch of physical attacks.
Right.
And I put the red mage at the 1 slot, and he got hurt. A lot. And I was like going, yeah, that wasn't ideal. But the monk made up for it for dealing a crap ton of damage. He was my main damage dealer, but yeah. It was just called keep him upright and you win. Ooh, a Deathbringer sword. Oh. Shit. Okay. I already jabbed one of these evil eyes before. Yeah, why is my thief just having really awful stat growth? Thanks for the critical hit. I really needed that. Another protect ring. Another healing helmet. Yeah, these guys are just dropping money like hotcakes. Okay, that did a bunch of nothing. I have no idea what I'm doing here anymore. Ow! I'm getting kicked in by a horse. I'm getting kicked in by evil unicorns. I may be overdoing it with this magic. Pair of diamond gloves. Another diamond shield. Oh, so many diamonds. Let's give everyone not named my a little bit of extra defense would help, but being able to not suffering status effects is something I value a lot. The way this filter is being applied, yeah, it's like, it looks like that Spirit Naga is wearing goggles. Ooh, a white robe and a black robe. Invisora and Blizzara. Oh. Yeah, if I was running like a 4 mages set, then that would make a lot of sense. I don't want that just yet. Well, the stat boost gods haven't given up on some of my characters yet. Not happening. Not happening again. Ooh, I get a free 10. And I am going to need this. For the strongest sword in the game. Alright, so far so good.
Your knight can one-shot a lot of enemies, can't he?
Well, he does have a lot of ridiculous strength, and I also gave him one of the best swords. He can also have quite possibly one of the best swords in the game. Though sometimes the thief can outstrip him in damage sometimes if you do haste and temper stacking.
Oh, okay.
Or I would say in terms of raw damage, a monk can do damn near everything on his own. But I would not have a party with just 4 monks. Because otherwise you're going to be spending a lot of money in healing items.
Right.
I'm back, my boys.
Hello.
And we found out where all the Fiend's powers are converging. Where everyone who's sapping the crystals is going to. Yeah, meanwhile, you haven't missed much. I climbed up the Mirage Tower, and I'm making my way through the Flying Fortress where I can go slay a Tiamat, who's been sapping the power of the Wind Crystal. Ooh, Protect Cloak.
So what's that new Star Trek that's come out? Star Trek Academy?
Oh, God.
Starfleet Academy.
Matt.
Starfleet. Is it bad?
From what I've heard, it's complete dog shit.
And misses the point of Star Trek entirely, and the spirit of it.
Yes. Hey, there's already a Starfleet Academy. Damn it! It's called the '97 game. Come on. God, just horseshit. I heard it's not gonna go past 2 seasons. That's what I plan to go for.
Is it still Paramount making?
Yes. Yeah. And the question is, so it's like, would you really want your Paramount Plus subscription money going to that? That fucking hurt.
I still think First Contact is the best Star Trek movie.
Oh, the TNG ones, yeah.
Yeah.
TOS, I'd say Rathcon or Undiscovered Country. One of those two.
Both of those are good.
Yeah, Wrath of Khan was a joy to watch.
It's kind of dark, but yeah, people say it's the best of the TOS ones. Space Quokon saying basically, I'll follow Kirk to the gates of hell before I give him up. Have you guys seen the episode where Kirk meets Khan for the first time?
No.
In the original series?
Haven't seen that.
Because he looked a lot different in that appearance than he did in the film, right?
Yeah, because he was younger. It's like several years before the movie. I actually saw Wrath of Khan in theaters. It was actually a Fathom event 9 years ago, and yeah, me and my dad watched it. And him and I, and plus a couple other people, were only one in the theater.
Yeah, that happens a lot now. Theaters aren't doing the best.
Thanks a lot, streaming.
Yeah, really.
Sorry, nothing really beats the theater experience, especially if it's a banger of a film, but that's just me.
Oh yeah, you're right. But the thing is I watch movies in virtual reality. That makes it almost like a theater. I mean, not with the snacks and the surround sound, but as far as the visual goes.
Yeah, I can picture that.
Theaters are still fun.
Yes.
And what I always like is the arcades in the theater. Yeah, I don't know if yours. Yeah, those ones.
Yeah, my theaters have a good number of arcade machines. Usually, the ones I get.
Yeah, and the Wine and Dine theater near me has an arcade right next door to it.
Nice.
But yeah, that's the arcade I go to whenever I mention my time going to the arcade. But I haven't had too much of a legitimate reason to go there as often, unfortunately. I mean, maybe could I bicycle my way there? Probably. Do I want to? Trying to navigate through all of downtown? Maybe not. Oh shit. Haven't seen you guys before. Wow, that's a lot of damage. But yeah, I would say, yeah, at some point, your thief might outdamage your warrior. Sometimes. Oh, no, not happening. Go whack him right off the bat. Yeah, I got like 400 grand in the bank right now.
Oh, you're perfectly rich.
Yeah, there are some dungeons that just have enemies that will just drop off like maybe $1,000 a foe. Let me just put the controller down for a hot bit. Not potent enough. Not happening. Can you not? We're okay.
Event. Speaking of favorite Star Trek movie, what's your favorite Enterprise incarnation?
I don't know them all that well as you do, but I sort of like the one they had in First Contact.
The Enterprise E.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh yes. You have a great taste. That's my favorite Enterprise too. As an adult, yeah, I would say that's my favorite Enterprise, and one of the most underrated ones to have the name. It was only in the second, third, 14G movies, and that was it.
It got destroyed, didn't it?
Well, its phase left ambiguous in the Picard
Oh,
movies.
okay. Yeah.
They don't explicitly say what happened to it, that it was just not usable, and they have to use the D. Spoilers, I haven't seen Picard Season 3, but it's been out for a few years.
I've seen it.
And obviously, we can't use the Enterprise E, and then everyone's like, Worf, it's like, that was not my fault, what are you looking at, guys? Also, Worf wasn't even in command when it was lost. I think some other captain was in charge after Worf left command. Just blame Captain Metchin, how would do that? It was Captain Metchin's fault. It was destroyed. I think the Enterprise E was destroyed by the Remans to avenge Shinzon. You know, the Picard clone guy.
Oh, okay.
Because the Remans, that was the Remans leader, and you know he died, and makes sense the Remans would want to destroy the Enterprise E because that was in the mission that got him killed.
Alright, ready to take on the final fiend?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this.
Is he gonna be a Ganon guy?
Nah. I'll show you who it is.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm watching. But...
It's the Tiamat. Let's see if we can slay something that destroyed an ancient civilization.
Atlantis?
Nah. A sky civilization. Ow.
Looks like a dragon thing.
Like a Hydra.
Hydra, yeah. In Age of Mythology, you can train Hydras from the temple.
Greeks.
Yep, Greeks.
I always like the Norse the best, to be honest. I mean, the Greeks were cool, don't get me wrong.
I think where you have the Cyclops or the Colossus as the main physical creature you can create, I think those are my favorite sides to play. But the Norse are pretty cool too.
What creatures in the Norse? I know the Norse had dwarves.
They had giants. They had an ice giant. They had a regular giant with a club. They had those troll things. Those weird demonic Norse warriors are dead and they come back to life as these demon things with axes.
Oh, okay.
Ahirja or something? I forget the name of it. It was some weird name.
That was a cool game. I used to have it. I don't know what happened. I think I just got rid of it. Some years ago.
Oh. Oh, come on, man.
It was still a cheap game at the time.
Yeah, sometimes you don't know how good you have it until you put it away.
Yeah. I sold, like, back in the late 90s, I sold my Sega Genesis and like 10 to 15 games for $30. I didn't have a job yet, so.
Unfortunately,
That
whatever
seems pretty
paid the bills, right?
Yeah. Segas were real. That they hadn't gone into their, you know, collectible stage yet. At least not mainly. So it was really cheap stuff.
Cool. Well, only 2.25 hours, and we restored all 4 crystals. Leave me alone. Alright, so what do I need? One more 8 and 2 black 8s. Okay. Let's do nullify all and put stop magic. And what do you guys think I should have? Banish or chance to commit death?
Vanish or banish, sorry.
Banish.
Commit death, does that mean like they eat the poisonous apple, basically?
Kind of, but yeah, it's like, it's either a chance to insta-kill or I can try to kick him out of the dimension. But I believe if I do banishment, I don't get the XP for it.
Let's do instant kill.
Alright. Hopefully that works. Okay. I got that. Let me... More healing items. Or a lot of them. I don't know which shop sells all the dry ethers, though. Yeah, I thought there was a shop that sold dry ethers. I need a lot of those. Is this the town for it, or am I thinking of another one? Yeah, what am I doing with an extra 3 protect rings? I already bought them all, dumbly enough. I don't need this anymore.
Can you become a millionaire on this game?
There's no point. I mean, at that point, you might as well just start burning all your money on a bunch of other items. Let's head to Crescent Lake. I kept calling this Crystal Lake, but it's really Crescent Lake.
Is it just me, or does the inventory menu look a little zoomed in? Or is just the screen itself? I don't know.
Looks so pixelated to me.
No, because I put a pixelation filter on this one. Because one, it darkens the screen, so anytime you get a critical hit or something, you don't get seizures from all the flashes.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the emulator does have a pixelation filter, where it can try to mimic the LCD effects of the original handhelds. Oh no, we have to break a time paradox. Or break a time loop. Alright, now that I got everything here... I would like to buy some dry ethers. Just don't know where to buy those. And yeah, I can do all the bonus dungeons now. I just needed to go to the Dwarf's Cave first so I can get one of the best swords in the game. Cool. Alright. Nice. Yeah, only the knight can use Excalibur. I'm like, ah. Yeah, I'm trying to think of like the places that could be able to sell me a dry ether, but I don't know. Maybe on rack? Let me check there. But anyways, yeah, I think we've done damn near everything I wanted to do. I was gonna do the Crystal of Fire, but turned out I was done with that dungeon quick. Who knows, I might need that. Let's just go on a big resupply tour.
Big world, huh?
Yeah. I guess it wasn't an on-rack. Alright. Can you not? Thank you. Let's just buy, be like 10 each of these. Maybe 20. Like I said, it's not like I'm going to be using the rest of the money for endgame anyway. Well, we know what we must do. Go to the Chaos Shrine, go back in time, and slay whoever is in charge of sending the four fiends forward.
Cyberdyne Corporation.
Alright, let's go smash the Dark Crystal.
Are there convoy mystics that can help us?
I wish, but no.
What are the mystics also called? I know there's another name for them. Are you, I think? Do you know that there's a prequel series for Dark Crystal made on Netflix?
Yeah, I heard about that.
And there was a
My
game
brother was
based on it too.
Oh, that had to be fun.
A game? Or
Yeah, it was the Dark Crystal Age of Resistance Tactics or something like that.
Can play as mystics in it? Oh, I love the mystics. They're my favorite aspect of Dark Crystal. They're awesome. And what was the opposite species of the mystics called?
Start with the letter S.
Like they're like these crow-like creatures, I think.
The Skur or something like that.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
sounds about it.
And they're basically the same being, but they separate. Like they represent the evil part of the creatures, and the mystics represent all of the good part of the creature. And if one died, the other died.
Let's see if I can go as far as I can in this dungeon. And then we'll do the bonus dungeons next time. How does that sound?
Sounds good.
Alright. Because I want to be able to get the second best sword in the game before I go down to those bonus dungeons. Ow! I thought there was a place I could go upstairs from here. Yes, I have to go to the depths of the shrine to face the final boss. Ideally, I would like to be about level 60 or so. I'm in the early to mid 50s right now. I haven't made it out of the first floor yet. And I'm already getting harassed and making a bunch of XP and money. A Dark Wizard? Wow, alright. He wants to resist all the magic. Well, too bad. I have swords. Yeah, suck on that. Oh, that ain't good. That does nothing to me. Oh, no. He was really trying to commit that insta-kill magic on me. Hey, newsflash. I got the ring that protects against that. Oh, it's an eye that commits death. He dead.
The Eye of Sauron or whatever.
Oh, I needed to go up this way with the loot. And what am I missing?
Caught any March Madness?
Not yet.
Okay.
Oh, this is the ground floor of the shrine. I don't need to be here. Yet. Will you stop that?
How's your guys' weeks?
Been fine so far.
That's good to hear.
Yep, it's been good. Been working.
Ooh, a Mega Elixir. Which way do I need to go? Ah, I see. Ah, I'm trying to find my way downstairs.
Just curious, you guys have a favorite bird?
Falcon.
Mine would be the duck. What would be your least favorite bird?
Pigeon.
What? Why pigeon?
They're rats with wings.
Why not geese? Why wouldn't that be your favorite, least favorite bird?
I'm being lost here because I did open up something with a loop, but where am I supposed to go after that? Or do I have to go downstairs? Yeah, because this is still floor 2, this is why. Okay, let me try running downstairs. I think I've been up here for too long, trying to find some other gimme spot. Ah, here we are. I think if I go downstairs and try to follow that way in the southeast corner, I think it's just a crap ton of money that's waiting for me. Ooh, an emergency exit item. Jeez, you're employing everything and anything that can try to stop me, aren't you?
Hey Yoshi, what did you say was one of the Will Smith slapping jokes? Slapping Chris Rock's lightsaber, you said?
Yeah, there was one with a lightsaber at it.
I'll look that up.
It should be on YouTube still.
It's great.
Told you so.
I saw it. I saw the lightsaber one. It's great. Oh, man. The internet, what can you say about it?
Yeah, the magic of Photoshop and Adobe
Yeah.
After Effects.
You know, they had those memes like the same day that happened. I don't know about that one, but other memes about it. Are people just waiting for things to happen and they like have the program open?
Or it's like, yeah, it's like, quick to Adobe After Effects. You can rotoscope anything now. Anything in this corner? Ah. Let me just end these fights quickly if I can.
Oh, and another thing, it's on video. Will Smith was laughing to the G.I. Jane joke. Then his wife gave him a look.
You ever watch that film?
I think so, but it's been so long I don't remember much of it.
Yeah,
Had to be more, right?
Yeah, because I'm like wondering sometimes, like, you would think that because of that joke, it would have made its way onto the rounds on cable television. So, who directed that? Was that Ridley or Tony Scott?
I can look that up. Ridley Scott.
Okay. The grind never ends. Oh, you're here.
Don't. Are they gonna make you fight each of the bosses again?
Yeah, each of the major fiends again.
They love to do that on these old games.
Yeah.
Streets of Rage 2 does that, remember?
Yeah.
I don't know about everyone, but...
Oh shit, you can actually cast Flare now. That ain't great. Damn, the fiends have learned some new tricks. I refuse to believe we have only been in this for less than 9 hours of in-game time. Feels longer than that, but I guess clearing the other 3 dungeons that quickly will do that to you. I can find the other Protect cloak in here, and I can find another Fabled sword in this place. I will have done everything I need to done everything I need to do. I need to start burning some ethers. Ow. Ow. That's okay.
What do ethers do again? Is that for magic?
Yeah, it restores magic.
Oh.
On OG rules, it usually heals one charge of each tier. This one, it just restores a modest amount of MP.
Don't play this game if you don't like grinding, huh? What was the temp like today where you're at?
There was a pretty brutal wind chill.
Yeah, it's cooler down here too. Did it get warm at all this week for you?
It did earlier in the week, but that was about it.
Okay. Same here.
I could have sworn there were some more treasures around here, but yeah, I don't want to leave here without getting the next best sword in the game.
That'll be for the ninja.
Yeah. Okay, I got the other protect cloak, so cool. Everyone at least has some semblance of defense.
What dungeon have you liked the best on this game?
I would say maybe the Sunken Shrine,
Okay.
but again, I would say that the Chaos Shrine or Sunken Shrine music, I would say arguably in this game in this version is my favorite. Yeah, because even though like the Mirage Tower and the Flying Fortress are relatively straightforward, the The part where you have to, where it feels like an endless maze, I'm like, yeah, it's a loop, but the easiest way to get to the exit is 2 up, 2 left. Yeah, I didn't like the Earth Cave as much because you have to go up and down it at least twice. Marsh Cave, for how early it is a particular middle finger, and I'm like, this early in the game, guys. Thanks, I hate it. Oh, no, don't run. Not when we have 2 swordsmen who can carry the brunt of our offense.
Did you ever watch Wheel of Fortune at all?
Yeah, I followed after Jeopardy, why do you ask?
Just curious.
If you're wondering if I watched any of the post-Pat Sajak era episodes, the one with Ryan Seacrest hosting, every once in a while. Sorry if my voice is starting to get a little bit raspy.
That's not wrong.
Another protect ring. God. Protect rings. What's down here?
One of these days, I need to finish X-Files. I got to season 6 and just didn't really feel it anymore. To me, honestly, the first 3 seasons were the best. The first season, cinematography is just great. What's your favorite season of X-Files?
Ooh. I haven't watched too much of a season front to back to give you a valid opinion on that one.
Oh. That show was the bomb back in the day. Does it still air on TV for you?
On Rabbit Ears, well, the series is pretty much all but over, so
Right.
I think it was... I think it's Comet that still airs it. One of the Rabbit Ears substations, but I don't know how long until they'll cycle that out, because they usually cycle shows out of their rotation, or the rights expire to them after every 3 years or so.
What? Do you know... Is TV now, like, at stations? Is it, Blu-rays being broadcast, or... I know it used to be tapes, or is it on computers now?
Oh, you mean how they
Like-
film it?
Well, how they program it, like how they, like what exactly is being transmitted? I mean, I know it's a TV signal, but what's at the station? Is it just like movie files, video files on a computer now, or do you think it just differs based on what it is?
I would
You
say
get what I'm trying?
I would say it differs based on station, but as for how the programming gets there, well, I can't tell you. I'm not at the station or a broadcast booth.
I've just always wondered. I mean, I know they used to use tape, but now with all the computers and DVDs, Blu-ray, all these different formats. I bet that'd be a fun job.
Alright, next major boss. I thought so. That hurt.
Seems like a Medusa.
No legal comment. Ow. That's 2 fiends down. Now we gotta deal with the Kraken's minion. Yeah, these are just rehashes of enemies from their dungeons, and they still have the same stats. I'm like,
And you're a lot powerful, and more powerful.
yeah. I mean, yeah, I could end the game like right here and now, but where's the fun in that?
Attacked by whirlpools.
You can say that. And my warrior has hit the health cap. I swear, my black wizard hits the MP cap. I'm gonna flip a lid. That might be overkill. Oh, you're here. Well, damn, he was gonna make us legally blind. Ow! Why must you hurt them so? I do admit, past level 50, this probably gets to be a little bit too easy. Of course, after I smash the Kraken, there's something that just pops up a space right after. It's like, no, you're not avenging your master. I already killed him. Unless, you know, I get out of the dungeon and I have to do these again. Yeah, some games are not very kind when they do that. It's like, oh, the second to last boss is dead, and it's like you come back and you're going, damn it, he's still alive. I actually have to take on these bosses back to back. Okay, I need to start burning these ethers, because what's the point of hoarding 90 of them? And one time it was nutty enough where I did burn... On another file, I burned all of my ethers before waltzing up to the final boss.
You have a lot of them, don't you?
And I burned like 30 of them this time. It's not like I'm gonna try to roast you guys with fire. I got good enough swords for that. This is not going to work. Yeah, I should find one of the swords I'm looking for down here. I think it was like off in the corner or something. Get out of here.
Oh, they're picking on your black mage, aren't they?
That they are.
I mean, your black wizard.
You can call him the Black Mage again, that's fine.
Okay. I knew you when you were but a mage. Did you ever read any of the D&D novelization?
Nah.
Dragonlance was a good one. You ever play any of the D&D video games?
I've seen someone do one of the beat 'em up games based on it.
Okay. Yeah, those were fun. I didn't play the beat 'em up ones. I played the Sega one on Sega Genesis.
I finally got the second best sword in the entire game. I just need to find the next staircase to smash the Tiamat, and I can say that, yeah, I've shown almost all of the Chaos Shrine. But according to some of the maps, I think there's like 2 chests with massive big money drops. And I think that's upstairs. Let me see if I can show this off.
Have you seen the movie 21?
Was that the one with Lawrence Fishburne?
Yeah,
No, I haven't.
that's a good one, man.
Is it basically Casino, except this time there's a kid who's trying to bust it, and Lawrence Fishburne is the one who's playing Robert De Niro's character?
Yeah, it is very like that. Kevin Spacey is a professor, and he has a nonlinear equations class, and the brightest students out of that, he leads in a card counting operation, and Lawrence Fishburne is working for the casino.
Does it end with the kid's fingers broken?
No. Lawrence Fishburne, the kid, Kevin Spacey gets caught. Lawrence Fishburne was beating the kid up the first time around when he caught him. And then at the end it's revealed that he told the kid he would let him go if he would give him, that he could keep his share of the money if he would get him Kevin Spacey, because he had been after Kevin Spacey for a long time. So he does, and then Lawrence Fishburne comes to the kid and robs him, and he's like, but the kid uses the casino experience as the way to try to dazzle. The beginning, I know this is getting complicated, but the beginning of the movie is the kid talking to a dean about a scholarship, and the dean's like, I want something that's gonna dazzle. And what he gave to dazzle is his story of making money and losing it and everything. I don't know, I'm not describing it as well as it actually is, but it's worth watching. Lawrence Fishburne's a good actor. Sort of hard to see Morpheus act so evil.
Is 21 a reference to blackjack by chance?
It is, and also that the kid had just turned 21, so it has a double.
Oh, neato. So now he's a full-blown adult.
Yeah.
Or it's like it's Rain Man, just with a few more negative consequences. Okay. Rain Man's a good film.
Yeah, it is. You don't want to count cards in Vegas. I mean, if you do it one time and you can get away with it, But from what I hear, they will get you and beat you up and kick you out and everything. They're not allowed to. They're not legally able to do that, but it doesn't stop them. I mean, they're not exactly. You know,
As far as predicting the power of what the cards might be from the dealing thing.
well, in this movie, they were working. They were working together. Like they had all these hand signals. It was a group of 5 people, and they had all these hand signals. It would be like, you know, this give us symbols of what count the card was at, like whether the deck was hot or not. I don't fully understand it, but counting cards is technically not illegal. It's just anything that's gonna make the casinos lose more. They're not gonna lie. What they want you to do is be dumb enough to win money and then re-gamble, put it back into gambling some more.
And then you double down.
Right, right. Of course, once people start drinking, they get really dumb. I'm not saying all drinking is bad, I just mean drinking and gambling together doesn't work well for a lot of people.
Perish your thinking, and some cards you really gotta think.
Yeah.
Well, here we are.
I just,
We made it to the final boss.
yeah. I just don't drink enough to fill a big torrents for it, so.
Well, I have nothing with drinking. It's just some people, you know, it lowers their inhibitions, and that's not where you want to be when you're in a casino.
Yeah.
Strip clubs is another place that can be bad, man. You can spend. I don't go to those, but I've heard you can spend a lot of money there.
A strip club, you said?
For dances and all that, yeah.
Alright.
Ugh.
Unsavory stuff, yeah.
Well, I think I made it as far as I wanted to show you, so we're right at the doorstep of the final boss. I was thinking that maybe if anyone is up for it, I could do the bonus dungeons next week, and then we can double back, wrap around, and then just go kill the boss maybe 2 weeks after that. I'm not going to do every single level of the bonus dungeons. Maybe enough for just a 4-hour sampler. How does that sound?
That's fine.
All
That
right.
sounds great.
Okay, so yeah, we're right here at the final boss, and I'm like, you can kill him now. You have the stats to do it. Have you seen my Black Mage's health? Have you? I mean, yeah, I do have the best swords in the game right now. I would like to get another diamond armlet or something else better, or if I can get maybe some of the bonus dungeon goodies. Alright, fine, I'll give you that. But yeah. Just a little FYI, some of those bonus dungeons are going to be very deep. So, I'm not going to try to do like every single layer of them. That's just insanity, and I'd rather not waste your time with that. So, yeah. I might do maybe a 4 or 5 hour sampler of those. Of course, admittedly, I might have to read some maps because otherwise I'm going to be going in completely blind and make myself look like an idiot not knowing what I'm doing. So, yeah, that. But, yeah, we're right at the doorstep of the final boss. Could I kill him now? Yeah, maybe. Do I want to? Probably not. But you guys know where we are, and yeah, if I'm already playing this version and some other versions don't have them, I'm like, screw it. Let's just do some of the bonus dungeons, because why the hell not? Alright, So, yep, we're here. I guess I can show you guys where they are. Let me just save right now. Oh, I already saved though, right before there. This is one. Where is 2? It's right around the Castle of Ordeals, or at least on these islands. Two. Leave me alone. Three, and I have to go grab the boat to get number 4 because I can't land the airship in that whirlpool. Sucks, I know. But yeah, I'm kind of surprised we made it all the way to frickin' endgame. But yeah, I did say that if I know what I'm doing, I could...
It's the Loch Ness Monster. It's the Loch Ness Monster, that's who it is.
Yeah.
Do you ever want to play Jaws on NES? Do you ever want to give that a whirl?
Oh, jeez.
Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it!
I had that back in the day, man. I had that game. Never could beat it though. Never got it.
I beat it on my own several years ago. Yeah, it's dog shit. But Yosh, I dare you to play that on Twitch. Stream that. I double dog dare you.
Or what
Actually,
next?
no,
You're gonna give me Friday the 13th the game?
Why the hell not? I don't even like horror, but I have the Friday the 13th NES game just to follow in AVGN's footsteps by collecting all these dog shit games. Of course, Yosh was there when I beat Super C. Well, kinda. Chat.
What about E.T. Atari E.T.
Oh my gosh. I don't have it.
That's like the worst game ever, version.
But at least there was a little bit of a built-in excuse for that, but...
Wasn't the game Rush? What was the behind-the-scenes conundrum with it?
Only one guy worked on it, and
Oh, right.
he didn't get
Right.
paid for it until like way too late.
How much was he paid for it when he was actually paid, do you know?
That I don't know.
Pretty sure it wasn't much. Maybe like enough for rent or something. One guy, and wasn't Activision the one that published it?
I don't know. Oh yeah, the landfill story.
Oh.
Yeah, we're probably not gonna have another landfill saga, but who knows? Maybe with a crash of the game industry, we'll finally find the proverbial landfill game. Alright, but yeah, I think I've shown you guys the location of the 4 bonus dungeons, so next week I will do maybe a sampler of these, or if I can find a way where I can do some of them, and then maybe if there's a way to get out after only so many levels, I will do that. Because I know some of the later ones do have an option saying, yeah, you can stop now, because I am not that insane. Yeah, I wish I could do, like, every single layer of these, but I'm like, are you nuts? I'm like, no. And that, my friends, is how you extend what is normally a 10 to 12 hour game into a 20 to 30 hour experience. Alright, so your impressions of the game so far?
It was really fun to me.
Yeah.
Very impressive for a Game Boy Advance tile. Looks really good detail on mechanics and stuff.
And I will say this, though, thankfully, this got rid of the stupid NES rulebook, and it was based off, well, other tabletop games at the time, where, you know, you had to explicitly declare the target you were going to hit, and if that target was already dead, you couldn't shift over to another one. That rule was so dumb. They thankfully fixed that in every version after.
Yeah. 7 is like that too. They fixed that. It's already been fixed.
Yeah. But, alright. So, yeah, and there are many different ways to play. I'm just using the default starting 4, but yeah, if you want to use, you know, the Red Mage, the Monk, or a big variety of other character combinations, you know, nobody's stopping you. Your limit is your creativity and your imagination. I'm not that creative. Rather, I just gather up a big hodgepodge of shit and see what works. That's pretty much my MO.
I understand.
Yeah, otherwise I just start from a template and tweak and work my way from there. That's how I do things sometimes as well. Alright. So, any last words from you guys?
Oh, as far as what, like, I'm gonna do next after?
Yeah, it's pretty much closing time, why not?
Alright. Probably like half hour to hour. If I feel like it. I'll probably do a bonus session of Star Trek Mod 2, just do like a mission or two. It probably won't be that long, because I just want to wrap that game up and get on to Asian Part 3, the Asian Dynasties, and then tomorrow I'll actually maybe wrap the game up, hopefully. And then Sunday, I think you and I are on tap for Perfect Dark, right? Are you up for that?
Yeah, so you finished Air Force 1, and
Air Force
yeah,
1 stuff, yeah.
2 more mission arcs after that, so...
Awesome. Yeah, I think I'll probably do an upper difficulty for probably another world, like another block, maybe. I'll definitely do Park Dark on the second, third difficulties, but I think after that, after Park Dark, I think I might move on to another title, but probably in a few cycles down the road, I'll definitely pick it back up, but, you know, just...
Or you can play it co-op.
Yeah, I just need a Switch, I think.
No, on the N64 there's a 2-player co-op for the base campaign, and the combat simulator you can play up to 4 players. And there are PvE scenarios or challenges you can do, and it scales with the number of players you have.
Oh, you mean local in person?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you're just saying, like, if I get, like, my brother and I play it together, you mean?
Yeah, because you two were doing Super C together a few weeks ago. I didn't catch that one, though.
Contra. Oh, it was Contra. For some reason, I couldn't find the Contra Twitch header, so I had to use Super Save, but it was just to see how it was. We didn't get too far. We got to, like, the 3rd or 4th level or something like that. He kind of rage quit.
Oh, you did OG Contra.
Yeah, right, yeah.
I understand why you rage quit, man. That game's hard.
He did, I didn't, but believe it or not, it's even tougher doing co-op on Contra compared to just doing it solo, if you can believe it.
Oh, really?
You guys share credits, right?
Yeah, so we both die, we spend a credit, yeah, right.
Okay, yeah. No, Event and I went through that with Golden Axe the last few weeks.
Yeah.
What's going
Speaking
on?
of Golden Axe, Yoshi, I have something to do tomorrow, but maybe the weekend after that, if you're available, I'd be up for it.
That's fine. I gotta do some St. Patty's Day shopping tomorrow anyway.
Okay.
Are you gonna get any corned beef or anything?
I might get the brisket if I can find a small one enough on sale. And then I gotta get a potato or two. Failing that, I'll just get the canned corned beef hash and still buy a potato and cook it off that way. I mean, yeah, it's not ideal, but what the heck. Or I could just walk down the street to my deli and just ask for a corned beef sandwich.
Oh yeah.
I can get it in a hoagie or I can get it in a Reuben.
I think Arby's has a corned beef touch sandwich, I think.
Well, I go to Arby's if you have a real deli. Not to say Arby's. I used to love Arby's back in the day. I'm not gonna lie. I always got their ground roast beef sandwiches. That was what I got.
Yeah.
Have you ever
The
had
mus-
those?
Yeah. The mozzarella sticks are the best, in my opinion.
Their roast beef sandwich sauce, that red sauce, man, that shit's good.
Yeah.
And then there's the spiral flat fries, twisty fries. You know?
Yeah.
Kinda
curly
like
Well, no,
fries.
curly fries. That's
Yeah.
the word I was.
Was it curly and then it was like seasoned in paprika or something like that?
Yeah, it's really good.
And they have the crinkly cut fries too. I love crinkly cut fries. I think they're like my favorite fry type, actually. Oh yeah, I forgot. So yeah, I covered what I'll do the weekend. And then Monday or Tuesday, I'm probably gonna do some bonus sessions with Rebel Strike this coming week because it's actually not terribly long of a game. It feels more like an expansion to Rogue Leader. But I definitely want to get a session or two of it this next week, and then hopefully by not this weekend, but next I'll get Asian Empires through Asian Dynasties started. I want to do that. But yeah, that's kind of my rough docket there.
Alright. For tomorrow, I'm still on Trails, and then Ad and I will be doing the closing of Perfect Dark, hopefully, on Sunday afternoon, and then maybe more
I'll say.
Trails on Sunday night. I'm done with doing taxes, so I don't have to skip another weekend episode, hopefully, in the meantime. But yeah, that is about it for now. So I did make it to the final boss's doorstep, but I might... Yeah, I want to do the bonus dungeons because I'm like, I made it this far, why not? But anyways, yeah, I'd like to thank you two for coming along for this adventure. This has been quite
Sure
the
thing.
ride. And I'm going, how did I get the last 3 crystals in less than 3 hours? And made it to the final boss's doorstep a little bit after that, but yeah, like I said, yeah, Final Fantasy 1 is a relatively short adventure. If you know what you're doing, you can make it to the final boss in about 10 hours or so. Or, better yet, you know, you have a map on the side. Yeah, no, I didn't do that for this session. It was more like, okay, let me just peek at the maps beforehand and see, okay, what direction do I need to go through? Yep, we're gonna be going into these bonus dungeons with a few extra random enemies, a bunch of stage gimmicks, and a bunch of random treasures, and God knows what kind of boss fights await us. But anyways, that is all I have for now. Thank you guys for coming by. We'll see you guys next time. But in the meantime, stay sweet, stay sensational, don't be salty, and I will see you guys later. Have a good one, everybody.
You better keep it real, guys.
And don't let keeping it real go wrong.
Because I'll be beside myself if you don't.